Good morning, Miss Marlene.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Marlene, can you tell me about yourself?
I am Marlene Pal, 38 years old, and I live in Butuan. I have two children. I'm ready widow.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
Aside from my past work attendance in Qatar, I also went this job for my family.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
I believe that the people in Malaysia are good.
Okay, how are you qualified for this job?
I am physically and mentally qualified, ma'am.
May I know what is your education level is?
I am a college level, ma'am. I am a college level, ma'am, because of financial problem.
Okay, what is your recent working experience?
I am made from Qatar, 2 years and 2 months, ma'am.
Okay, have you worked abroad before?
Yes, ma'am. I worked before in Qatar almost 2 years and 2 months.
Okay. So may I know what is your position when you work in Qatar?
I take her 12 years old baby all around. I'm ironing, I'm washing, and also all around as a what the work of housemaid.
Okay. Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am. I have experience because I am a mother also.
Okay. How about elder or older people? Do you have the experience that you take care?
Yes, I know to take care also the other people, ma'am.
Okay. Who's elder you take care before?
Elder also I take also son of elder also son of my employer also. I take her 12 years old boy.
No. I'm asking elder or they are older people. Have you
Yes, I
experienced that you take care?
yes, I have
Who's
experience also.
elder you take care?
Grandmother of my employer.
Okay, so how old that time is the elder when you take
85
care?
85 years old, mom.
Okay. Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, I have a special skill, mom. I know to cook, I know gardening, I know to take care animals.
Okay. Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am, I'm willing to learn, mom.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am, I'm willing, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm still working now.
So may I know what is your work or job?
My job, ma'am, in the morning I take her 2 years old girl, 2 years old baby girl. In the afternoon, I have a waitress also.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am, I know to cook.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino food, Arabic food, and I have a little I know to cook Indian food.
Okay, can you give example the dishes that you can cook in Arabic?
Arabic food, ma'am. Also, I know to makbus, I know to salona.
Okay, how about Indian food that you can cook, the basic
It's
one?
the, I know salona also is the number one favorite Indian food.
Okay, how about Filipino food that you can cook?
Sinigang, kare-kare.
Okay, are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware, ma'am.
From all the house chores like cooking, cleaning, ironing, and washing, which do you like most?
I like also my employer to aware, ma'am.
Okay, no. I'm only asking about the household works in the house. So which do you like most? Like
Mm.
cooking, cleaning, ironing, washing, which household works you like most?
I like also all, ma'am, because it's the work of housemaid.
Okay. If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care of your kids?
My eldest and sister of my husband to
Okay.
take care of my kids.
You are not allowed to use handphone or cell phone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am. I know, ma'am.
Okay, you are only allowed to use handphone or cell phone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am. I know, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning, and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am. I agree, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing or using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you're not allowed to hold it anymore. Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You're only allowed to bring normal phone and you're not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and condition?
Yes, ma'am. I agree, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am. I agree, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your ethics or your attitude?
Mm. I'm hardworking, ma'am. Also, I'm afraid to my employer.
Okay. How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
Mm, I work hard cause I I work hard cause I know to Malaysia also treat to good other nationality, ma'am.
Okay. Can you promise not to use a telephone without the permission of your employer? Can you
Yes,
promise?
yes, ma'am. I promise, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, example breast cancer or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any tattoo in your body?
No, ma'am.
Do you take any prohibited drugs before?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation or surgery?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit?
Yes, I'm medically fit, ma'am.
Are you in any medication?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to repeat again the question. Are you in any medication?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're not taking any medicine, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of any race?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am. I promise, ma'am.
Do you have any immediate family working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Marlene, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months, if ever any of your family members pass away, what will you do? Will you continue to work till finish your contract or you will go back?
Yes, I will continue to finish my contract because the rules and regulation here in agency.
Okay, tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I need to work in Malaysia cause of my family, for my family.
Okay, Miss Marlene, what do you want to tell to your employer who's watching your video?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. If you select me, I hope. Uh, Hello, ma'am. Good morning. If you select me,
Yes, go
I
ahead, Miss Marlene. Go ahead. What do you want to tell?
I hope. Hello, ma'am and sir. Good morning.
Mm-mm.
If you chose me as a employee,
Yes, go ahead. Uh,
As your employee, I will promise to you that I will follow your rules and regulation as my employer, and
okay.
I will give my very best to my job, and I will disappointed your very best to my job, and I will disappointed decision if you're going to choose me.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And
Yes, go ahead. Keep talking.
and lastly, I will assure that you and lastly I will assure I finish my contract.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Marlene. We will update your agency if there's any selection made to the employer.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.